So it's Friday, it's media day. I'm here with Dale, who's holding the phone right now. And we're at this like little community garden park place. There's just a nice curb that has like the right specs of like an ideal curb to skate, but nobody's ever waxed it. So I know that like we have made multiple videos about curb cover products. So they're another company that we did a collaboration with. They make these bent pieces of metal that have rubber and felt, and they are powder coated, and there's ones that interlock together. There's some that are just a 90 and can go on a ledge. So all the products revolve around like skating ledges and curbs and things of that nature without having to wax them. Anyways, we're just here today to kind of show one or the other. So this is $229. Or if you want to get a virgin curb to life, you can buy a rub brick for like 15 bucks. You can get lacquer. This isn't lacquer, it's actually just clear. This is the poor man's lacquer, aka Salva sauce. You know, 7 bucks or something on Amazon, a little spray can of some lacquer. And then wax for like, what, 5-6 bucks. So for like 30 bucks, you can get an untouched, raw, chunky, not chunky, but like
coarse,
that's the word, coarse curb grindable for like 30 bucks. Or you can slap a curb cover on it for $229 and take it anywhere and everywhere. Another thing is like, you can't really get kicked out with this because you're not damaging people's property. So that's like another reason I really like this product. I mean, I like it enough that like I agreed to do a collaboration with them. I've been talking for 4 minutes. God.
4.5 now.
Okay, let's skate and do this.
So I'm imagining we're gonna be comparing mostly feel. That's the thing that I'm gonna assume, because I know that they're definitely gonna feel different. I haven't actually skated the curb cover before. I've skated the ledge cover, but not the curb cover. So I know what this material feels like, and I know what a curb feels like. But yeah, that's the big difference that I feel like we're gonna be looking at.
So you skated the ledge cover.
Yeah.
Ledge cover is more of like a 90-degree angle.
Yeah.
This is super rounded over. It's like a big radius here. So the more of a radius, like that's more so gonna mimic like a coping feel.
Okay.
So like once you're on it,
dude, I imagine, I'm gonna guess this is probably easier to get on than a curb.
Totally. Yeah. And then once you're on, you're just gliding.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
You're not like pushing it through.
Right.
Because like when you skate a curb, you have to like go pretty fast, especially slappy. Once you're in it, you have to like really push and like kind of ride through some cracks and divots and bumps.
Right.
So this is more predictable. It's better for learning. It's better for beginners, obviously.
We got our lacquer, we got our wax, we got our brick rub. So we're gonna take just a block, a section from crack to crack, and this is where we're gonna wax. I've actually never done this before.
You've never like made a virgin curb steel?
No, never, ever.
It's cool. It's like, it feels like you built something.
Yeah.
So we obviously really want to focus on the edge because that's where we're grinding. But
Yeah.
we also want to focus on the base because our wheels slide there. And then we also want to focus on the top for like blunts and tail slides. So we've been rub bricking for what, like 10 minutes maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of switched off. I remembered that I had a grinder in the car. And I just have these like little like flexible like sanding flap wheels. And these are really nice because it'll obviously cut down how much like muscle you have to put into it. And the other nice thing is like I'm hitting the edge with this and it's already kind of mimicking like what skating will do, and it's like grinding off that top like abrasive layer. So whether it's rub brick or it's like a grinder with some kind of wheel, you just want to get it smooth to the touch, which we're pretty smooth here. Like there's a few little rough patches here and there, but I'm really focusing on this edge and I want to get this kind of shine all the way through before we put our lacquer on. So if anyone heckles you while you're doing this, just say you got a work order from the city, shoot your shot, see if you can be like, yeah, we're smoothing it out so people don't trip. It's it's a tripping hazard. You asked me about using sandpaper versus putting a wheel on that's like a rub brick. And as you asked me that, I was like, oh yeah, I do have one in the car that's that same like pumicey material, and then it has these fibers in here to like hold it all together. So I was just using the sandpaper wheel just because it was already on my grinder. Ideally, I wish I had something a little coarser. Like you can see this concrete has like knocked down all that grit really fast.
Yeah.
So this is gonna work a lot better, but you gotta like not dig in as much because you could potentially like take little chunks out and like make it like wavy or lumpy. So yeah, I'm gonna use this for a little bit, maybe like touch up the edges a little more and just see how it does.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it like definitely eats into the concrete a lot faster. So this is probably good on like, you know, cracks or like that was a little high point.
Yeah.
Just like a little imperfection in the concrete.
Dude, this feels insanely smoother than even this. Like, and this is smooth, but then you touch this and it feels like marble.
Yeah, this is probably the better call. I'm very over it. I think that's good enough. Oh, we gotta dust it off really well. Definitely wear a mask or a respirator when you're doing this because the concrete dust is very bad to inhale. So as I said earlier, lacquer is the best thing to use. We didn't have any lacquer at the shop. We just had this clear, which it works, just not as well.
It's just clear paint?
Yeah, it's just clear coat enamel. So I'm just gonna use it like very generously because what we're doing here, we're like clogging all the concrete's pores, right? Concrete is porous. So the more of like a lacquer or a poly or a clear coat you put on it, it's seeping into all those little pores and it's gonna harden. And then you're grinding not directly on the concrete. You have this like little layer. Running out. Should have brought another can. We're just all kinds of unprepared today.
Yeah.
So ideally we would have wanted more, but at least we have a good little base layer.
Yeah.
And it's super hot, so it's gonna dry fast.
Dude, my feet are super hot right now. Okay, so what? That was about 10 minutes we waited?
Yeah, something like that. Good enough. Thank you.
Yep.
So yeah, as long as it's not tacky, like it feels like a hardened like candy coat.
Yeah, it does feel hard.
That's what we want.
Okay, so I just applied like a finishing coat of wax. You think it's gonna grind?
I think so.
Yeah? You wanna give it a test?
Yeah.
All right, let's
What
see.
do you want, like a regular 50? Or
Yeah,
a
just
plastic?
like ollie onto it, just to see, let's just see if it grinds first.
Oh my God, it's so slick. It's like crazy.
Dude, that's crazy because when you grinded it down and we just tried to see how, like if it would grind and it didn't at all, like it just stuck and now.
Insane.
Yeah.
I almost threw out my lower back as soon as I like got in. I was like, whoa.
All right, now let's see a slappy.
It's so slick. It's so fast.
Corey just said we might have went a little too hard on the wax. That's probably my fault for putting that last gnarly coat on. I put like after you walked away, I like went over it one more time, like pretty heavy.
You got any tricks for this?
Yeah, let me get some.
Okay. What's the first trick?
Just a slappy 50. I'm not that good at slappies.
Why not?
I don't know.
You ride an egg, you should be.
I know, but I don't know. Whoa, dude. That is so slick. Dude, what? You don't have to lean back at all. Dude, it's so good. That's insane. I can't believe I've never done this before.
With the shove?
Yeah.
Damn.
was a good one.
Oh, that's nice. So fun. Whoa, maybe I can come out regular.
Yeah, do one regular.
Little wall ride down.
Yes. Damn. With the switch pop shove. Whoa. $30 curb was a success.
That was great. We honestly made it too slick.
Which is better than having it be not slick enough.
True. If you have the funds, you know, you can't skate the curb in front of your house, or you want to just have like a cool portable obstacle curb cover, we have the sectional one. So this one comes in three 3-foot pieces, and then it has these little like flange things here, and they click together. So we're gonna set up 9 feet worth of this right here, and we'll just kind of compare and contrast.
So they just slide together like that, huh?
Those little tabs just slide in there, and because it's so rounded over, even if like they separate a little bit and you have little gaps,
Oh yeah, it's
You're
got
gonna go
kind of
right
like
over it.
almost this like beveled edge.
yeah.
Nice.
And this is powder coated, so if you leave this outside, like, it's not gonna rust. This has been sitting outside the shop for like a year and a half. And so the curb cover is gonna fit a traditional like California curb the best with that angle, but you can put it on other curbs. Like
I mean, most curbs do have this angle, I think.
most do, yeah. So these felt pads, these hold really well on like more abrasive surfaces.
Yeah.
So these are gonna hold best on like, you know, a very coarse concrete.
It's almost like a Velcro.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
It's like the rougher the ground is, the better this thing is gonna hold. And then once you have it where you want it, just kind of push all the sections back.
No wax first?
Yeah, I'm gonna go no wax. Like I said, this thing's been sitting outside for like a year and a half outside of the shop because it's powder coated, no rust. It looks like it should be fine without wax. We'll see. Give it a go.
We're about to find out right now. Perfect.
It's nice.
There we go.
No wax.
No wax. Crook?
Yeah.
Damn, it goes, huh?
It is kind of cool. Like, that's one thing I'll say. I mean, I love concrete and I love traditional curbs, but like the curb cover is so predictable. It's like the same every time.
Right.
It's like blending like skate parks and streets. you know?
Yeah. I was just telling Corey that I feel like the curb cover is a great thing for if like you have a curb in your driveway and your parents don't want you waxing it because they don't want you to like destroy it. So it's perfect for something like that, to keep something in its original form.
I'm thinking sloppy this one, pop over, grind the traditional curb. It'll be like the blending of two worlds, the yin and the yang. Wow.
First try? What? It's hot out here, huh?
It's very hot. I'm sad that like I used all my juice on the regular curb because the curb cover is super fun. Still haven't waxed the curb cover, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think we need to.
And the main point I want to get across with this video is like, we're skateboarders, we like appreciate everything. I know we get a lot of like comments on social media, and we get the trolls like, I could make that for $10, I made that for free, my dad's better than you, I could build better than you, like all that, whatever. At the end of the day, like, we're not knocking skating curbs. We also like skating curbs, and we also like skating products.
Yeah.
Like, there's, you know, different strokes for different folks. For some people, it's gonna make more sense for them to have the curb cover, to have it in the car, to take it to mom and dad's house, to, you know, put it wherever, skate it on the ground as a trainer obstacle. For other people that like think it's dumb, cool, think it's dumb, and go rub brick curb and do the lacquer and make a spot for like the whole community to enjoy. At the end of the day, we just want people to skate. We don't care what you're skating on. Obviously, we would appreciate if you're buying all of our stuff, but that's not the reality.
Right.
There's like another example of like the curb that we buttered up was a little too buttered up, and I'm not that comfortable with this trick, so I'd rather do it on something that's more predictable. So curb cover, ledge cover, again, it's more predictable. It's easier to learn things.
I was also telling Corey earlier that he should make a curb kit where he makes the brick rub, a Keen Ramps brick rub, Keen Ramps lacquer, and Keen Ramps wax, and you can sell it as a kit, curb kit.
Whoa!
It worked!
That counts, right?
Yeah, you were pinched.